Now I request our speaker, CMA Dr. Girish Jagotia sir. Sir, please kindly join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please big hand. Now I request chapter representative CMA Sanjay Srivastava, immediate past chairman of the chapter. Sir, please join us. CMA Dr. Girish Jagotia sir का स्वागत करेंगे. Everybody, please join here. All of you, all the ladies, gentlemen, everyone, I request all the delegates or the dignitaries, please come forward as soon as possible. So right now, I would like to invite on stage our session chairman, CMA Harshad Deshpande sir. Sir, please join us and say some words.
Pleasure to be present in this wonderful gathering of the organization. It is just top class, and my kudos to the Bilaspur chapter committee members led by our Lokesh Datta. So wonderful arrangements, I'm sure, and most importantly, very nice team, and even more importantly, excellent speakers. So I am also looking forward to hear from Dr. Girish Jagotia, one of the very eminent management consultants and cost and management accountants. So friends, this sustainability is a buzzword. Okay, so we are going to hear from him that what this exactly is and how we have to be knowing these concepts for our own career growth, our own path of future and success. This we call this sustainability is also part of the framework. We call it as an ESG, which is also very buzzing word nowadays. And I'm sure that there are many opportunities which are going to come up. So I also have prepared a brief presentation about the new concept called as a social stock exchange. Okay, that is called SSC. And there is one more profession or one more domain that is developing is called as a social auditor. Okay, so there is a concept called as social auditor, which of course I am going to explain after hearing to the thoughts of Dr. Girish Jagotia. So I am also eager to hear from you, sir. So may I now request Sanjay ji to kindly introduce Jagotia sir, and thereafter we will be hearing from the sir. So thank you very much, friends, and I am sure that it will be a great session to hear, and there will be a lot of takeaways. Thank you very much.
Dr. Girish Jagotia, sir, he is highly qualified, M.Com, FCMA and Doctorate PhD. Experience he is having in Jagotia and Associate Mumbai, India Chief Consultant in 2000 and present he is consultant in Jagotia and Associate Mumbai. He consulting areas of clients. So many big clients he is having, like Mahindra and Mahindra, Godrej, so many Tata Motors, so many big companies. His expertise in balance, scorecard and performance management system, business and organizational effectiveness, strategic planning, monitoring and measurement, strategic cost management, economic modeling, innovative financial product and financial monitoring, business valuation, brand valuation, valuation of other intangible and shareholders value assessment, business leadership development, financial feasibility and performance audit. So many areas he is having experience. He is also having training program areas of clients. Subjects are strategic management, organizational effectiveness, financial management, business leadership and HR management. In so many big companies like Mahindra Group, British Petroleum, NABARD, ICICI Bank and so on. He was also a professor from 1985 to 2000, guided for scholars for their PhD program. Thank you, sir. Please, sir.
I must thank the chairman of this chapter, Mr. Datta, and my friend Mr. Purgang Maiti, that both initiated my session over here. मैं सीधे विषय की ओर आता हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे पहले कहा गया था ये विषय मुझे 90 मिनटों के लिए रखना है, और जब सेशन शुरुआत होने का समय आया तो बताया गया कि आई गॉट टू स्पीक ओनली 45 minutes. Then I insisted that I should have enough time to present the subject. Creating competitive advantage through sustainability. This subject has been deliberated so many times, on so many occasions, and on so many different platforms. Let me start with a few visible examples. What is happening between Russia and Ukraine is not just geopolitical. Okay? On the other side, it has been also an experimentation by the developed economies, members of NATO, the European Union, USA, etc., etc., to test their technological rigor, their own technological sustainability. But then, once upon a time, USA had its competitive advantage in terms of technological innovation. Innovation के बारे में यहाँ संदर्भ रखा था. मैं इतना ही बताना चाहूँगा that we cost and management accountants are good enough at innovation. My wife also is here, she is also a CMA. We have 6 copyrights in the name of our consulting firm and 1 patent in the name of our consulting firm. So, innovation, of course, in any field of expertise, innovation adds to our competitive advantage. The American government, the government of USA, didn't spend enough on American infrastructure for more than 3 decades. Number 1. Number 2, a lot of innovation was done in the name of financial engineering in the US, and that too for a very simple single purpose, shareholder value appreciation. जो कंपनी के भागधारक है उनकी संपत्ति को बढ़ाओ. Now for this single motto, most of the great American companies, they shifted their manufacturing base outside the US. It was like, a networking company. कि भाई आपने कॉटन पाकिस्तान से लिया, उसका कपड़ा बांग्लादेश में बनाया, उसके जो काजे बटन करने हैं वो वियतनाम में किए, उसका पैकिंग चाइना में किया, and then the product was ready, that was sold in the US. We call these as networking companies. The emphasis was on cost control, cost reduction, with a purpose appreciating the wealth of the shareholders. लेकिन इस पूरी प्रोसेस में हुआ क्या? When you shift the manufacturing base outside US, naturally it impacts your process of innovation, process of research, process excellence, process development. गए 3 decades में अमेरिका में except the service sector, where you find Google, Amazon, all those new generation companies. I am talking about manufacturing sector. There was no breakthrough innovation that was done in the American economy. Breakthrough innovation adds to your competitive advantage. It replaces your advantage before your competitor replaces you. अब देखिए ना, हम आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की बात कर रहे हैं. गए हफ्ता भर हमने एक न्यूज सुनी है. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस विल गेट इनटू अकाउंटिंग प्रोसेस आल्सो. सो दोज कॉस्ट एंड मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटेंट्स, दोज चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स, दोज MBA with a finance degree, those CFA who would be doing only robotic activities probably would be thrown out of the market thanks to artificial intelligence. And the devices based on artificial intelligence. मैं इसके बारे में बात करूंगा कि what cost and management accountant should do to retain, expand, replace, improvise their competitive advantage. हम इसकी भी बात करेंगे. So the point here is America started losing to China. China created new concepts of global competitive advantage. And that is how we know China replaced Japan and is the number 2 economy today. Let me bring down to competitive advantage and sustainability to a corporate example. We all must have heard about a great company called General Electricals, GE. Where is GE today? GE today is in a very bad shape. Organizationally, technologically, product-wise, and I would even say the quality of its organizational ethos, human resources. GE is absolutely in a bad shape. GE lost its competitive advantage simply because GE could not sustain its organizational culture. जब कल्चर वल्चर हो जाता है, हाँ, तो धीरे धीरे आपका competitive advantage बिगड़ने लगता है. The very visible example, a public sector great enterprise that has been taken over by Tata Group, which is very close to my heart, is Air India. Air India, एक जमाना था, we would take pride in talking to the whole civil aviation industry globally that we have Air India. लेकिन बीच में फासला ऐसा रहा, Air India started losing its competitive advantage, could not sustain its business model and earning model. और फिर हुआ क्या? Every day, every week, it started incurring hefty losses. This was second example, an Indian example. Now let me come to the third professional example. I am an advisor to the Bombay Chartered Accountant Society. Although I am a cost and management accountant. But very right time, the society thought that the practicing chartered accountants, at least in the city of Mumbai, are losing their competitive advantage. In terms of what? In terms of financial engineering, financial modeling, business valuation, and especially business partnering with the business CEOs. Let me make one general statement here. We have been working with more than 60 corporates and maybe 100 plus CEOs. In most of the organizations, because since morning we have been using the concept of strategic cost management, strategic financial management, strategic management accounting. But I have been observing a CEO of a company could be a chartered accountant or a management accountant, okay, doesn't comfortably understand what is there strategically in the mind of the CEO. And equally unfortunately, the CEO doesn't understand the financial compulsions, financial ideas, financial modeling which a CFO wants to execute. अब इन दोनों के बीच में अगर कम्युनिकेशन की दरार हो, then two competitive advantages do not match, do not marry. The competitive advantage of a CEO is thinking strategically, bringing an execution kind of a, I would say, model to the vision that he thought of a couple of years back. The competitive advantage of a CFO is appreciating, evaluating, assessing, analyzing the financial implications of a strategy. But then if these two competitive advantages do not marry, do not match, okay, through a synergy, then there is no growth happening. So let me quickly take you to my very first slide. I have less number of slides, but then I thought there should be more discussion. There should be, I would be welcoming some questions from you. Although towards the end of my presentation, I may suggest you to read a couple of my books, which are based on my last 40 years of experience. I am now 61 plus. ओके तो गए 61 प्लस में 40 साल जो मेरे कंसल्टिंग के रहे हैं वो सारा एक्सपीरियंस मैंने आपकी जनरेशन के लिए किताबों के दायरे से आपके सामने रखा है. लेट मी प्रोसीड फर्दर बिकॉज आई मस्ट लुक एट टाइम मैनेजमेंट. What is competitive advantage? Very simple. I believe in simplicity. Unless you simplify the concept, a process, a product, acceptance could be a big question mark. So what is a competitive advantage? It's the generic result of the special and sustainable performing skills and culture which guarantee the survival and growth of any entity. When I say any entity, could be a business entity. My friend Mr. Deshpande could be talking to you about social audit. Could be a society, could be an economy. Okay, I will throw open to you competitive advantage of India. Okay, and how India is attempting to sustain it after some time. So competitive advantage of a cost and management accountant, competitive advantage of a CFA, competitive advantage of a chartered accountant. Where is our competitive advantage? Your and mine competitive advantage is more into what? Is more into both operational and strategic cost benefit analysis. Both operational and strategic. Operational routine, strategic cost benefit analysis for strategic decisions, strategically important projects, and so on. But then if there is a life cycle concept applicable to a business enterprise, it is also applicable to an institute called ICAI, your and my institute. It is applicable to you and me as professionals. So what has happened to us in our life cycle as a professional accountant, as a professional finance, as a professional, I would say finance consultant or finance executive. Time and time after, we need to replace our competitive advantage, keep on adding to the competitive advantage and so on. बीच में मैं मारवाड़ी तड़के मारता रहूँगा because we are towards the end of the day and I have been observing your patients since morning. You have been attending to so many serious sessions. तो हुआ ऐसे कि एक इमारत में एक मारवाड़ी लड़का नीचे रहता था और एक मारवाड़ी लड़की रहती थी तीसरे माले पर. दोनों एक ही कॉलेज से थे, एक ही क्लास से, सेम कम्युनिटी. जो होना था हो गया यानी उनका अफेयर चालू हो गया. Now, one day she tells him, look, whenever my parents go away, I will give you a signal so that you need to come up. He said, okay, great. What signal? She says, I will drop a 1 rupee coin. Parents are away and you should come up. That's the meaning of the signal. Next morning, her parents went away, so she dropped a coin. But this guy didn't go up for 7-8 hours. Parents came back, opportunity lost. Next day when they met in college, she was very angry. She said, you idiot, you wasted the opportunity. I gave you the signal. तो लड़के ने कहा, हाँ तूने सिग्नल तो दिया था, मैंने आवाज भी सुनी, but how do you forget I'm a Marwari boy? Look now, the boy is talking about Marwari competitive advantage. The boy says, being Marwari, I was searching that coin. 1 रुपया हुआ तो क्या हुआ? After demonetization, coins are so much important. तो लड़की को और तालियां मत बचाइए, हमारे पास समय कम है सर. हाँ, तो लड़की को और गुस्सा आया. लड़के ने कहा, you idiot, how do you forget I am also Marwari? Your competitive advantage and my competitive advantage both are same. बोला क्या हुआ क्या? तो लड़की ने कहा, my dear friend, I have improvised my competitive advantage. मतलब क्या? वो जो कॉइन था ना, उस कॉइन को मैंने धागे से बांधा, आवाज किया, उठा लिया. तो मुद्दा क्या आता है? Let me tell you, in Marwari communities, Gujarati communities, Sindhi communities, Shetty communities, JTR communities from South, 99% of we entrepreneurs, I am also an entrepreneur. We have a textile business in Solapur city, South Maharashtra. So 99% entrepreneurs are MSMEs, are small entrepreneurs. Why? Because we do not strategically work on improvising our competitive advantage. Hardly 1%. It could be Mukesh Ambani, Gautam Adani, Kumar Mangal Birla, okay, could be hardly 1% who are industrialists. So when it comes to competitive advantage, are we really working seriously on it? There is a younger crowd sitting here, that my very first suggestion is benchmarking. How do we benchmark? I was advisor for SEMA London for quite a few years, including their base at Colombo. Now SEMA London developed a new competitive advantage. Okay, through a new, I would say, designing of management accounting, although it didn't impress me much, let me tell you very frankly. As management accountant, analytically, operationally, we are far better than the SEMA members. This is my studied opinion. There may be a few SEMA members here who may disagree with me. So, that is what is competitive advantage is. Now, I proceed further. Very quickly, we'll be referring to, because our subject today is sustainability and competitive advantage. So the competitive advantage of a nation, therefore a society. But let me also tell you there is a difference between nation and country. Country is only an official structure headed by a government, okay, without or with a cultural kind of solidarity. That is called a country. Nation has got its own cultural competitive advantage. Okay, like Israel. Israel is a nation. Russia is a nation. America found out its own collective competitive advantage as an entrepreneurial country. So America also has got, okay, its own historical, cultural, competitive advantage and therefore sustainability. Okay, so nation and society, below it is the state, when I say state, okay, is the political state of Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Maharashtra and so on. Industry, business and an individual. In the same order, I'll be very briefly sharing with you what could be the combination of competitive advantage and sustainability. But let me make a statement here. Sustainability and competitive advantage, the relationship is very interesting. ये relationship क्या है? मुर्गी पहले या अंडा पहले? Okay. Why? Because competitive advantage brings you, there was a good reference made here by my learned speakers earlier. Competitive advantage brings you market share, brings you top line and bottom line, brings you a size, brings you liquidity, brings you profitability, competitive advantage, and that sustains your market leadership. When your market leadership is sustained, it again brings you back a capacity to spend on improvising your present competitive advantage. अब देखिए ना, Suzuki, Toyota, I am sharing with you automobile examples because they are very visible. Do you know Toyota's annual budget, okay, for innovation, research and development, improvising competitive advantage, Toyota's annual budget is 100 times of the annual budget of the great automobile companies in India. 100 times. Now it is possible. Why? Because Toyota has got a size. Okay, Hyundai has got a size, General Motors has got a size, Tata Motors has got a size. So size brings you sustainability. Sustainability improvises your competitive advantage. Competitive advantage again brings you size. तो ये पूरा सर्कल है, ये साइकिल है जो मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा. अब हम और आगे चलते हैं. So what is sustainability? Sustain. How do we sustain? How do we sustain our competitive advantage? Okay, India's culture, New India. हम इन सारी बातों को बार-बार दोहराते हैं. So what is sustainability? Is the strategic existence of collective and individual resourcefulness for the long-term welfare of the entire socio-economic system. ये लंबा चौड़ा स्टेटमेंट हो गया. ओके, मेरे कुछ मित्रों को लगे कि भाई ये तो गवर्नमेंट की लैंग्वेज हो गई, पूरे पैराग्राफ में हर शब्द पता है लेकिन पैराग्राफ का मीनिंग ही ध्यान में नहीं आ रहा है. ऐसा हो सकता है. तो व्हाट इज सस्टेनेबिलिटी? लेट अस टेक अ वेरी सिंपल एग्जांपल. देयर वाज अ गुड रेफरेंस मेड टू MSMEs here. Okay, say SMEs, small and medium enterprises. Now small and medium enterprises, their collective and individual sustainability. One factor was well referred to, and that was the borrowing cost. The second factor that was also referred to, that SMEs do not work enough on innovation. I fully agree. But then what is also important is most of the SMEs today are not able to sustain their business model. I am very vocal open in my Marwari community. Okay, बहुत सारे दुकानदार, फिर वो बिलासपुर को हो, रायपुर के हो, मुंबई के हो, या मेरी नेटिव सोलापुर के हो, छोटे-छोटे दुकानदार, they are losing their business to a business model called Amazon, to a business model called Walmart. अब Amazon और Walmart, हाँ, इनका क्या ऐसा अलग सा मुद्दा है कि भाई हमारे छोटे-छोटे दुकानदार इतने प्रेशर के नीचे चले गए. I am also heading as a chairman an organization called Mumbai Grahak Panchayat. हमारे 35,000 members हैं. Mumbai Grahak Panchayat. See, if a cost and management accountant can be a real business partner, can offer business solutions with financial engineering, that can be our new competitive advantage. We have courses at the final stage. I know strategic financial management, strategic cost management, but then those have to be taken seriously with real life time cases. I mean real time live cases. Now coming back, the small and medium sized enterprises, एक एग्जांपल, एक बिजनेस मॉडल आपके सामने रख रहा हूं, which is also followed by an earning model. On one side, if the farmers come together through cooperative confederation, on the other side, the small enterprises come together and the consumers come together, and there is a triangle of sharing competitive advantage. Farmers do not have to go to Krishi Mandi. Farmers can avoid dalals, farmers can avoid agents, they can directly sell to we consumers. लेकिन बीच में एक दुकानदार भी है। हमें पता होना चाहिए आज भारत में 6000 स्मॉल एंड मीडियम साइज एंटरप्राइजेस है, सॉरी 6 करोड़। Now you can imagine interestingly and compare the competitive advantage of a small enterprise is what? What is the competitive advantage? Connecting with a family consumer, conducting business with minimum possible working capital. His working capital rotations are fantastic. So in a small town like बिलासपुर, पूरे साल का टर्नओवर अगर 20 लाख का होता है एक दुकान का, 20 लाख में वो दुकान का मालिक और उसके 2 नौकर, 3 families survive with an annual turnover of 20 lakh rupees, just 20 lakh rupees. Now you come to a business model, okay, a value chain of say Walmart. Walmart में there are 2 lakh employees. And its last year turnover maybe little more than it, 2 lakh crore rupees. So one employee of Walmart, he contributes a sales turnover of 1 crore rupees. Indirectly, what do we say? The competitive advantage of Walmart business model in terms of employment generation is to create only one employment out of a turnover of 1 crore. हमारा छोटा दुकानदार 20 लाख में 3 एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट करता है, यानी 1 करोड़ में 15 एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट होंगे. नाउ यू कैन इमेजिन हाउ मच is the importance that we can attach to the small and medium sized enterprises. Okay, so sustainability requires what? Sustainability, sustaining what? Sustaining natural environment, sustaining quality of water, sustaining employee productivity, sustaining governance model. I am a student of China. मैं चाइना को बार पढ़ता हूँ. मेरे बहुत सारे क्लाइंट चाइना में काम करते हैं. Okay, last 7-8 years, China is gradually losing to countries like India, Brazil, Vietnam. Okay, couple of smaller countries. In terms of what? China could not sustain its economic model in terms of cost of labor, agricultural management, village management, water management, and air management. You ask anyone who might have studied China. So the China business model is fast deteriorating because China government neglected agriculture, neglected water management. उससे हुआ क्या? China today is not able to sustain its comprehensive economic model. But that can lead to a very dangerous kind of a situation that China can become furthermore aggressive in terms of geopolitical aggression. अब चाइना की आंख ताइवान पे है, हाँ, चाइना की आंख साउथ चाइना सी पर है. रशिया has become a close friend of China. Iran has become a friend of China. North Korea has become a friend of China. So when we talk about global sustainability, global socio-economic sustainability, global natural environmental sustainability, the bigger issue for us is geopolitical problems which we now find with a newfound friendship between Russia and China. So sustainability is to sustain what? Is to sustain our economy, sustain our environment, sustain our capabilities, etc., etc., etc. My new book is coming out in the month of May, Economics of Survival. यहाँ जितने भी यंग मेरे मित्र बैठे हैं, अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं कि भाई गरीबी की व्याख्या क्या होती है? गरीबी की व्याख्या, how do you define poverty? Half of the concepts, those were, I would say, propagated by the Western countries, are now proving to be useless. I am making a very blunt statement. It could be defining the progress index of an economy. It could be defining poverty. It could be defining the role of capital, role of government, etc., etc. Coming back to my example, अगर किसी गरीब को sustain करना हो in terms of number, that is one great area for cost and management accountants to serve the society. I call it national income accounting. तो national income accounting में गरीबी की व्याख्या क्या हो सकती है? जिस परिवार की महीने की आमदनी 30,000 रुपए से कम हो, 30,000 रुपए, इसका मैं आपके सामने कैलकुलेशन रख सकता हूं, समय मिला तो उस फैमिली को हम गरीब कह सकते हैं. Now you can imagine in a city like Bilaspur or my native Solapur, there are guys working on a monthly salary of 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. Even minimum wages act is not implemented. अब ये लोग क्या सस्टेन करेंगे, क्या पढ़ाई करेंगे, कैसे आगे चलेंगे? They are stuck in the same vicious cycle. पढ़ाई नहीं है इसलिए अच्छी नौकरी नहीं है, अच्छी नौकरी नहीं है अच्छी आमदनी नहीं है, आमदनी नहीं है इसलिए पढ़ाई नहीं है, पढ़ाई नहीं है इसलिए नौकरी नहीं, blah blah blah. And let me tell you, out of 140 crore population of this country, at least 80 crore are hovering around poverty line. If at all we redefine poverty in terms of sustainability. So sustainability social, sustainability professional, sustainability of the economy, ये सारी चीजें एक दूसरे से जुड़ी हुई हैं. और एक एग्जांपल आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहूंगा. I have developed a matrix 3x3. What is this 3x3 matrix? Which offers sustainability to the equilibrium of an economy. Say भारत को ब्राजील, अर्जेंटीना, रशिया, चाइना, साउथ कोरिया 3x3. उस 3x3 में कोल इंडिया की जो भूमिका है बहुत महत्वपूर्ण होती है. यानी देखिए ट्रेडिशनली द वेस्टर्न कल्चर डिफाइन 3 सेक्टर्स ऑफ एन इकोनॉमी, एग्रीकल्चर, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और सर्विसिंग. हाँ, अब इन तीनों सेक्टर में काम करने वाले प्लेयर्स कौन हैं? इन तीनों सेक्टर में काम करने वाले प्लेयर्स हैं छोटे दुकानदार, छोटे उत्पादक यानी स्मॉल एंड मीडियम साइज एंटरप्राइजेस. हाँ, प्राइवेट सेक्टर की बड़ी कंपनियां टाटा, महिंद्रा, बिरला, रिलायंस एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. एंड नंबर 3 वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट आर द पब्लिक सेक्टर एंटरप्राइजेस. If the competitive advantage of an Indian common man is to sustain तो छोड़ो, उसका competitive advantage है ही नहीं. Okay, if that advantage is to be sustained, then public sector enterprises have a much bigger role. Okay, public sector enterprises have a role on those 6 elements of our necessities. हमें बिजली चाहिए, हमें एनर्जी चाहिए, हमें पानी चाहिए, हमें शिक्षा चाहिए, हमें मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट चाहिए, हमें अच्छा खाना चाहिए, हमें अच्छा ट्रांसपोर्टेशन चाहिए. इन सारी बातों का एक्सेसिव प्राइवेटाइजेशन से कुछ नहीं होगा. I am not against privatization. I am not against entrepreneurship. Rather, we need to again redefine what should be the role of capital. What should be the role of capital when it comes to social entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship with a social face. अगर ये सारा लाना हो तो we need to redefine. अब इक्विलिब्रियम फिर क्या होगा? 3 सेक्टर है और यहाँ 3 प्लेयर्स है. किसका कहाँ रोल कैसा होना चाहिए? This has to be reflected through our annual union budgets. इसका रिफ्लेक्शन गए 15 सालों में ठीक ढंग से हुआ ही नहीं. ओके, अब हम और आगे चलते हैं. सस्टेनेबिलिटी के डायमेंशंस क्या हो सकते हैं? पहला तो मैंने आपको पहले ही बोल दिया, इकोनॉमिक 3 सेक्टर्स. मैं 3 सेक्टर मानता नहीं हूं, इसमें और 2 सेक्टर ऐड करेंगे. चौथा सेक्टर है नानो टेक्नोलॉजी और 5वां सेक्टर है आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. नानो टेक्नोलॉजी और आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस ये चौथा और 5वां सेक्टर हो चुके हैं, पहले ही हो चुके हैं. हाँ, दूसरा है जो मेरे मित्र देशपांडे साहब बात करेंगे, एनवायरमेंटल, सोशल एंड गवर्नेंस, ESG. सिंपल मीनिंग है उसका, एनवायरमेंटल, नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज एंड कंजम्पशन, सोशल एंड कल्चरल, इक्विटी एंड मैच्योरिटी. सोशल एंड कल्चरल. Now when you say social and cultural, there should also be a reference. A company sustains. Why Tata is a big brand? Tata is a big brand. We all respect Tata. I respect Tata's much more than Ambani's and Adani's. I'm making a very blunt statement here. Okay? मेरे हृदय में टाटा है, आपके भी शायद हृदय में टाटा हो. अगर कल टाटा साहब आइसक्रीम बनाना चाहते हैं, आइसक्रीम, हाँ, an average Indian would at least love to taste that ice cream क्योंकि टाटा ने बनाई है. Now in the overall business model, Tata Business Excellence model जो है, उसका sustenance कहाँ से आता है? उसका sustenance आता है उनके ethical business approach से. Okay, and these ethics, integrity, which are so seriously viewed in public sector enterprises, फिर वो Coal India हो, SAIL हो, Indian Airlines हो, Indian Oil हो, HPCL हो, BPCL हो, GAIL हो, ONGC हो, मैं कितने नाम लूँ? Okay, their very foundation is Indianness and Indian ethos. हम अगर इन आंखों से देखें तो हमें पता चलेगा कि इनमें जो पंचरत्न है, महारत्न है, बड़े रत्न है, they could sustain with their business model. Their sustainability comes out of what? Integrity, ethical approach to business. ethical treatment to each and every stakeholder, be he a shareholder, supplier, vendor, distributor, employee, कोई भी हो. Okay, so that is about number 2. Number 3, technological innovation and affordability. अब देखिए ना, बिलासपुर, रायपुर, छत्तीसगढ़, छोटे-छोटे गांवों में जुगाड़ किया जाता है. छोटे-छोटे बच्चे यहाँ के नई-नई कल्पनाओं को दोहराते हैं, काम करते हैं. But where are the innovation centers? There are no innovation centers. Is there a public innovation center in बिलासपुर, रायपुर? नहीं है. तो फिर जो बच्चा, किसान का बेटा या किसी कार्यकर्ता का बेटा, कर्मचारी का बेटा किसी आइडिया के बारे में बोलना चाहता है, okay, there was a reference made here for monetization. How do you monetize an idea? It requires a structure, and that structure is an innovation center. Okay, so innovation and of course affordability. Affordability, very important. Yeah, educational, professional competence. अब इसके बारे में तो हमारी नई शिक्षा प्रणाली आ चुकी है, उसका भी आप अभ्यास कीजिए. उसमें अकाउंटिंग और अकाउंटेंट का रोल कहाँ है, हाँ, और पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप एंड कोएग्जिस्टेंस, इस पे बार-बार बातें होगी. कौन सी? पॉलिटिकल सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफ द ग्लोबल इकोनॉमी. हम रशिया से सस्ता क्रूड ऑयल लेते हैं. मेरे एक मित्र ने सुबह ठीक रेफरेंस किया था. इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ माय कंट्री, in the interest of our country, we buying oil from Russia. Fine, okay, but then we can't neglect the growing friendship between Russia and China. If China does some harm to Arunachal Pradesh, to our border lines, will Russia support us? Or is it that the Quad is going to support us? Australia, America, South Korea and Japan. हमें सपोर्ट कौन करने वाला है? हमारे जियोपॉलिटिकल सस्टेनेंस के लिए हमें उसको भी निगलेक्ट नहीं करना है. ऑयल तो सस्ता मिल रहा है. आई विल कॉल इट ए टैक्टिकल अप्रोच. स्ट्रेटेजिक सॉल्यूशन क्या है? चेक. टेक एलिमेंट्स ऑफ एंश्योरिंग सस्टेनेबिलिटी. ओके, इट इज एप्लीकेबल टू ऑल ऑफ अस. हाउ डू वी एंश्योर सस्टेनेबिलिटी? मैंने यहाँ आने के पहले पढ़ा कि बिलासपुर की खासियत क्या है. तो मैंने देखा गूगल पे और किसी मित्रों से पूछा, तो उन्होंने कहा कि यहाँ हाथ से बांधी हुई, हाथ से बनाई हुई सिल्क की साड़ी बहुत बढ़िया मिलती है. अबे हैंडलूम सिल्क की साड़ी बिलासपुर की बढ़िया मिलती है. हाँ, इसको हमने ग्लोबलाइज क्यों नहीं किया? कहाँ मिलती है? इसका ब्रांडिंग क्यों नहीं किया? ये किन लोगों को विजिबल है? I and my wife, we visited on a professional trip to Munich, okay, for the study of BMW, what you call business model. हमें पता चला एक नजदीक के गांव में एक छोटा दुकानदार हाथ से बने हुए पेन बेचता है. हाथ से बने हुए पेन मैंने खरीदा. But then come back to sustainability, and that depends on what? How do you brand yourself? Small time, small manufacturer from a small village close to Munich. He's a global player. Why? Because he has been exploiting technology fully. Visibility, process excellence, blah blah blah. Okay, so human maturity, attachment and detachment. That comes to sustainability. आप मेरी एक और किताब पढ़ सकते हैं. ये हिंदी में है, अंग्रेजी में है, Amazon पे है. कृष्ण नीति. Okay, I believe in Krishna's philosophy. Yeah, I look at Krishna as a great strategist. So when I say attachment and detachment, हमारे मित्र यहाँ बैठे हैं, साहब वहाँ बैठे थे, तो उन्होंने कहा जापानीज एग्जाम्पल देते हुए अकाउंटिंग का वगैरह, उनका पहला स्टेटमेंट मुझे बहुत बढ़िया लगा. उन्होंने कहा था we may have to unlearn the Western accounting concepts. Sir, I'm with you. Sir का ध्यान नहीं है. Sir मोबाइल पे कुछ देख रहे हैं. I'm totally with you, sir. When you made a statement that you have to unlearn the concepts, the costing accounting concepts developed by some of our Western professionals. I considerably agree with you. So coming back, attachment and detachment. You want to sustain your rigor as a professional cost accountant? You first detach yourself from those robotic skills which are going to be replaced by artificial intelligence. Okay, and then attach yourself to new generation ideas, new generation skills. और उसके लिए क्या करना जरूरी है? मैंने पहले ही कहा, मैं दोहराऊंगा नहीं. बेंचमार्किंग. Okay, when do you benchmark? Do you benchmark with cost accountants only in core India, only in Bilaspur, only in Chhattisgarh, only in India? No, not enough. Okay. नंबर 2, इक्विलिब्रियम ऑफ द इकोनॉमी, मैंने पहले ही बात करी. नंबर 3, ग्लोबल सिटीजनशिप, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर बेंचमार्किंग. Go to Google, look at the syllabi of CIMA, look at the syllabi of, say, public chartered accountant from America, look at the syllabi of different professional accountants, जो हमारे करिकुलम में समझो अनफॉर्चुनेटली भारत में मिलता नहीं है, तो मैं कहाँ से लूँ, कहाँ से और लूँ? So let us not over depend on our own mother organization called ICAI. और बाहर से मुझे कहाँ से मिलता है? मुझे तो लेना ही पड़ेगा. Affordable process of competency building. एजुकेशन की बात आई, कंट्री बिटवीन द नेशन, मैंने पहले ही कहा आपको, परपेचुअल इनोवेशन, वी नीड टू इनोवेट द इनोवेशन, वी नीड टू इनोवेट द इनोवेशन. ओके, व्हाट डज इट मीन? 1999-2000, अगेन एन ऑटोमोबाइल एग्जांपल. टाटा मोटर्स ब्रॉट आउट इंडिका एंड इंडिगो. ओके, दे कुड सर्वाइव फॉर कपल ऑफ इयर्स, बट टाटा मोटर वाज नॉट ग्रेटली नोन फॉर पैसेंजर कार्स compared to its commercial vehicle business. तो फिर टाटा मोटर में बहुत सारी चर्चा की गई. I was party to that discussion. And then what was decided was renaissance, reincarnation. Let us reincarnate our passenger car business. New ideas, new leadership was brought from outside. नया business model बनाया गया. इसका मतलब क्या है? Competitive advantage and sustainability, they also require a courageous decision. When you are getting into new competitive advantage, you have to detach yourself from the old orbit, small orbit, and get into bigger orbit. तो छोटे ऑर्बिट से बड़े ऑर्बिट में जाने की जो एक रिस्क होती है, जो एक धोखा होता है, वो हमें उठाना पड़ेगा, है ना? तो that is about your perpetual innovation. Do you innovate your costing system, your advisory role to your client? It could be something to do with cost audit, management audit, strategy audit. could be social audit, वहाँ आप नया क्या लाते हो? And let me tell you, young friends, innovation is copyrighted, invention is patented. तो इसमें innovation is copyrighted and I can tell you, copywriting is very simple. It may cost you only 11-12,000 rupees. मेरा एक young दोस्त है, मुंबई में है, he is my advisor, lawyer, he gave me all those copyrights. आप इमेजिन कर सकते हो, सपोज माय फ्रेंड यंग सिटिंग हियर, हिज एज में भी 27-28, बट ही ओन्स अ कॉपीराइट इन बैनर इन हिज बायोडाटा, कुड बी अ ग्रेट थिंग. ही सडनली बिकम्स अ ग्लोबल सिटीजन, ही इज ग्लोबली क्वालिफाइड इफ देयर इज अ कॉपीराइट. कॉपीराइट इज अवेलेबल, पॉसिबल इवन फॉर अ स्मॉल प्रोसेस चेंज. उसे कैसे लिखना है, कैसे लोगों के सामने रखना है, या दैट कुड बी अ मैटर ऑफ अ लॉयर. ओके, बट देन दैट इज आल्सो पार्ट ऑफ व्हाट you getting your competitive advantage recognized. यानी हमारे यहाँ हमारा कल्चर क्या है? नेकी कर दरिया में डाल. हम खुद का ढोल नहीं बजाते हैं. We Indians are philosophically very simple. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay, so that is about innovation. Equilibrium of 3 dimensions of governance. अब ये बहुत बड़ा लंबा टॉपिक है. इसको मैं एक ही सेंटेंस में खत्म करता हूँ. 3 types of governance. Corporate governance, that is legal compliances and ethical practices. We call it corporate governance. Number 2, enterprise governance. What is that? Entrepreneurship. अब देखो ना, इतने सारे compliances है, ये है, वो है, तो फिर business कैसे करो? So a young buddy entrepreneur may be telling his father, corporate governance, compliances are important, but what about entrepreneurship? Taking decisions in no time. Business flexibility. I am coining a word which I have discussed in my book Krishna Niti, ethical flexibility. अब ये ethical flexibility क्या होती है? Okay, a lot of ethical flexibility was used by Institute of Chartered Accountants against our institute. यहाँ जो बैठे हुए senior cost accountants है, उन्हें पता है कि couple of opportunities of our institute, okay, were exploited, right, were taken away by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. मैं blunt हूँ, I am making an open statement. इसका कारण यह है कि somewhere somehow we have not been enough tactical, presenting our institute much better, bigger than the CA Institute. CA Institute is older than us, I agree, but when it comes to analytical rigor, analytical competitive advantage, I can definitely tell you we are definitely better than the chartered accountants. लेकिन इसको दिखाते नहीं है. Okay, so that is about the second governance, and the third governance is family governance. स्मॉल एंड मीडियम साइज एंटरप्राइज की बात हुई थी, बट दिस इज एप्लीकेबल टू बिग कंपनीज ऑल्सो. व्हाट इज मुकेश अंबानीज फैमिली गवर्नेंस? कुमार मंगलम बिरला's family governance. Okay, or maybe I would say we work very closely with Godrej family. Godrej family's family governance. Marico's Harsh Pariwala and his family governance. इनका family governance क्या होता है? उस family governance में is there a role for a cost and management accountant? Yes, there is a role. And that role goes through what? Innovation. Innovating what? Valuation methods. We innovated valuation methods and we got them copyrighted in the name of our consulting firm. brand valuation. Okay, intellectual property rights valuation, business valuation. So you look at these new areas. Going forward, scientific temperament. अब इसकी भी ज़्यादा बात नहीं करूँगा. Please remember, scientific temperament is very important. So you're offering an idea, its affordability comes to scientific temperament. The clinical process of evaluating an idea. Okay, then civilization, family system and sharing economy. अब ये बहुत ही बड़ा टॉपिक है. I will only suggest my book that is coming out in the month of May, Economics of Survival. इसमें इसकी काफी चर्चा है. एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ सस्टेनेबिलिटी का. America and Canada and now followed by Mexico and Australia. Sharing economy, okay, which is social sustainability. मतलब क्या है? छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल. अब समझो मेरे मित्र मैती साहब यहाँ बैठे हैं. मैती साहब 2 महीना छुट्टी पर जाने वाले हैं अमेरिका को. मैती साहब का बहुत बढ़िया बंगला है यहाँ बिलासपुर में. है कि नहीं पता नहीं, जब बुलाएंगे तब पता चलेगा. हाँ है बोल रहे. तो इनका बहुत बढ़िया बंगला है. What is sharing economy? For 2 months, can he take out some of the items of his bungalow, like refrigerator, big screen TV, and those can be rented out to another middle class family from Bilaspur for 2 months? Because that middle class family cannot afford to enjoy, I would say lower middle class, enjoy a refrigerator. तो इसमें क्या होगा? There is a concept of social equity. There is some earning for Mr. Maiti, and the guy is very happy. शेयरिंग इकोनॉमी. ओके, इसमें मैं आपको एक और स्टेटमेंट कहूंगा यहाँ पर. व्हाई अमेरिकन सोसाइटी, अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी एंड अमेरिका एज अ नेशन इज अहेड ऑफ अस व्हेन इट कम्स टू एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. A statement made by a Marwadi like me. Okay, why? Because America is a country where entrepreneurial ideas, okay, are unlimited. Sky is the limit. वहाँ लीगल फ्रेमवर्क. आप किसी भी दुकानदार को पूछो बिलासपुर में, वो कहेगा 20, 25, 30 लॉज है, रूल्स है, फैक्ट्रीज एक्ट है, शॉप एक्ट है, वो है. ब्यूरोक्रेट्स आते हैं, मुझे सताते हैं और मैं बिजनेस कैसे करूं? नो, बिजनेस ऐसे नहीं होता है. What does it mean? We have to also look at the social side of the business model of SMEs. SMEs सारे के सारे दुखी हैं. दुखी इसलिए भी है कि वो बिजनेस करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन बिजनेस करने का जो हम कहते हैं ना, ईज ऑफ कंडक्टिंग बिजनेस, ये बड़े बड़े शब्दों का इनकी बहुत सारी चर्चा करते हैं, लेकिन ये ईज ऑफ कंडक्टिंग बिजनेस है कहाँ? ओके, गोइंग फॉरवर्ड, कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ डेवलपमेंट एंड ग्रोथ. कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ डेवलपमेंट इज क्वालिटेटिव, ग्रोथ इज क्वांटिटेटिव. चलो, ये सारा का सारा प्रेजेंटेशन मैं मैती साहब के पास छोड़ के जाने वाला हूँ. मैं सेमिनार के लिए बिकॉज ऑफ द लास्ट क्वार्टर प्रेशर लिख नहीं सका, आई एम सॉरी फॉर दैट. लेकिन ये सारा प्रेजेंटेशन आपको मिलेगा. एक पूरे सेशन में सुनकर बातें तो हजम नहीं होती है, 2-3 बार शायद आपको पढ़ना पड़े. नो प्रॉब्लम. And my WhatsApp number and my email address is there with Mr. Maiti. I believe in friendship, especially with young members sitting here. Okay, आपको कभी लगे, you can write me a message. I am very fast on WhatsApp. Okay, आज आप एक छोटे शहर में बैठे हो, इतनी बड़ी मात्रा में आकर मुझे सुन रहे हो. That itself is a, I would say, a kind of appreciation for me. तो अब यहाँ पर आते हैं. देखिए ये साइकिल क्या है? ये साइकिल वही है. Competitive advantage leads to sustainability. Sustainability offers you better competitive advantage. So it is a relationship, cause and consequence. कैसे? देखो, let us simplify it. Environmental, social, political and economic sustainability. Okay, if all these 3, 4, 5 sustainabilities are there, what do they offer to us? They offer to us balanced economy and mature society. Mature society. अब mature society, हमारे यहाँ mature society के कितने सारे examples है भी नहीं भी. किसी भी एयरपोर्ट पर जाइए, एरोप्लेन पे चढ़ना है, हर एक की सीट पक्की है, फिर भी हम जैसे पढ़े हुए लोग जो एरोप्लेन से जर्नी करना चाहते हैं, घुसना चाहेंगे, आगे जाना चाहेंगे. अभी फ्लाइट उतरा है बिलासपुर में, अभी उतरा है, लोग टकाटक फटाफट अपने अपनी कुर्सियों से उठते हैं, मेरी बैग निकालो, उसकी बैग निकालो. दिस इज नॉट सोशल मैच्योरिटी, है ना? तो बैलेंस इकोनॉमी एंड मैच्योर सोसाइटी, इकोनॉमिक, सोशल एंड एनवायरमेंटल गवर्नेंस, ये टॉपिक मैं छेड़ना नहीं चाहूंगा, मेरे मित्र इसके बारे में बात करेंगे. देयरफॉर कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज, इकोनॉमिक कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज, technological competitive advantage, environmental competitive advantage, and social competitive advantage. What is social competitive advantage of India? 60 to 62% of we Indians are in the age group of 15 to 40. Okay? तो जो demographic advantage है हमारा, we are a young country compared to China, compared to Japan, compared to Brazil, compared to Vietnam. We are a young India. लेकिन ये जो सोशल कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज है, ये कब सस्टेन होगा? अगर देयर इज इकोनॉमिक कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज. व्हाट डज इट मीन? वी क्रिएट इनफ जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज, एंटरप्रेन्योरल अपॉर्चुनिटीज, रिसर्च अपॉर्चुनिटीज, एजुकेशनल अपॉर्चुनिटीज, and these 4 competitive advantages are connected to each other. They lead to where sustaining advantage through innovation, welfare, resource optimization and socio-economic equity. We can't simply forget that 80 crore people of India, okay, if at all they are to be brought out of the poverty syndrome, okay, public sector enterprises are must, public sector banks are must. We can't privatize them, okay. Otherwise education, facilities, energy, medical treatment, ये 80 करोड़ लोगों को कैसे मिल पाएंगे? American economy is suffering from excessive privatization of public goods, of social infrastructure. अब किसी भी आपके अमेरिकन दोस्त को अंदर जाकर पूछिए कि भाई आपकी इकोनॉमी में हो क्या रहा है, आपकी इकोनॉमी डामाडोल क्यों हो रही है? Why you are no more claiming to be a global leader? आप चाइना से इतने डरे क्यों हो? आप चाइना से इसलिए डरे हो कि आपकी इकोनॉमी अंदर के अंदर खोखली होती जा रही है. Okay, and the reason is sustaining advantage through resource optimization and socio-economic equity. ये अमेरिका में हो नहीं रहा है. अब मैं दूसरे पड़ाव पे छोटा जो मेरा कंक्लूजन पार्ट है मेरे प्रेजेंटेशन का, वहां पर मैं आऊंगा. अब देखिए ग्लोबल इंस्पायरिंग एग्जांपल्स. हाँ, मैंने मेरी किताब के लिए 14 इकोनॉमीज की पढ़ाई करी, 14 influencing economics, negatively and positively. सऊदी अरेबिया से लेकर रशिया, इंडिया, चाइना, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका, 4 यूरोपियन इकोनॉमीज जैसे ब्रिटेन, फ्रांस, जर्मनी, इटली, इंडोनेशिया वगैरह वगैरह. अब देखो, हाँ, वेरी ब्रीफली आपको मजा आएगा. जर्मनी, सस्टेनेबिलिटी, इकोनॉमिक प्रूडेंस. There was a very right example, right reference was made by both our senior colleagues here. Economic prudence. Germany's economic prudence accept their present problem of energy which they were purchasing from Russia and now they are under terrible pressure. But then what is competitive advantage of Germany? Technological. जो यहाँ रेफरेंस दिया गया था, जर्मनी में इंजीनियर लोग कॉस्टिंग को देखते हैं, कॉस्टिंग में रुचि लेते हैं. Okay, why? Because Germany is a technological country. Okay. USA, entrepreneurial sustainability. Why? Service innovation. But then I told you, lagging behind in terms of manufacturing innovation. Service innovation, fantastic. Look at any service business model of America. फिर वो आपका Google हो या फिर Amazon हो, Microsoft हो, amazing business models. अगर आप और अंदर जाओ तो आपको मजा आएगा. नंबर 3 चाइना, resource application, economy of scale. Okay, but China is fast losing on both the fronts. Britain, higher education, critical research, critical R&D करना हो, critical laboratory research करना हो. If you ask me, I've been an advisor to a couple of universities for industry, university, interface. British universities, couple of them, when it comes to research, they are ahead of American universities. They are even ahead of German universities. Okay, India, public savings, capital formation. What is our competitive advantage? Capital formation. Why? Because our what should I say, family system. Our family system is so robust. Public saving is our greatest advantage. But then that is also getting now threatened. Okay, for a couple of reasons. अब मैं चलता हूँ नेगेटिव एग्जाम्पल, डिप्रेसिंग एग्जाम्पल. ओके, अब डिप्रेसिंग एग्जाम्पल में देखिए रशिया, लैक ऑफ सस्टेनेबिलिटी, इंडस्ट्रियल इन्वेस्टमेंट, एक्सेप्ट क्रूड ऑयल, सम ईटेबल ऑयल एंड सम सीड्स. रशियन इकोनॉमी में एंड वॉर वेपन्स, कुछ दम नहीं है. एंड देयरफॉर मिस्टर पुतिन इज वरीड ऑफ द ऑनगोइंग वॉर. ये वॉर और एक साल चला तो रशियन इकोनॉमी का क्या होगा? ओके, देयरफॉर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एक्सीलेंस ये रशिया में है ही नहीं. ओके, एक जमाना था मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एक्सीलेंस था रशिया में. आई यूज्ड टू रीड मेनी कम्युनिस्ट मैगजीन्स कमिंग फ्रॉम रशिया व्हेन आई वाज अ स्कूल गोइंग चाइल्ड. रशिया हमारा दोस्त था, द नेहरूवियन एज. ओके, सऊदी अरेबिया. ओके, व्हाट इज लैकिंग इन सऊदी अरेबिया? बिजनेस एजुकेशन. क्वाइट अ फ्यू गल्फ कंट्रीज आर आवर क्लाइंट्स. उसके लिए मुझे इस्लाम की पढ़ाई करनी पड़ी, इस्लामिक बैंकिंग को देखना पड़ा. But then there is no business education. Therefore, local professional expertise, local, not offered by the migrants like Indian employees working in Saudi. तो local है ही नहीं वहाँ पे. And that is how Saudi Arabia is worried. Okay, China, corporate governance, बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. Why? Because इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस कोलैबोरेशन जो है चाइना के धीरे धीरे कम होते जा रहे हैं. Why? चाइना जियोपॉलिटिकल एम्बिशन. चाइना समझ रहा है कि अपनी जियोपॉलिटिकल एम्बिशन गलत है और स्ट्रेटेजिक एडवांसमेंट ऑफ इट्स ओन इकोनॉमी. आगे जापान में नई इन्वेस्टमेंट हो ही नहीं रही है. जापान अपनी इकोनॉमी में नहीं कर रहा है और इकोनॉमी के बाहर भी नहीं कर रहा है. उस कारण हुआ क्या? इकोनॉमी ऑफ स्केल नहीं हो रहा है. Japan is a developed economy, okay, but then he is not able to sustain its growth. Okay, इसलिए उसके कारण भी अलग अलग है. जब जापान की जो पॉपुलेशन है अराउंड 30% ऑफ ओल्ड एज एक्सेट्रा, मैं उसमें जाऊंगा नहीं. एंड देन लास्ट वन इज इंडिया. मैंने इंडिया के बारे में एक पॉजिटिव स्टेटमेंट किया, फैमिली सेविंग. व्हाट इज डिप्रेसिंग अबाउट इंडिया? लेट अस एक्सेप्ट इंडस्ट्रियल इनोवेशन एंड देयरफॉर इंपोर्ट सब्स्टिट्यूशन. Today also, we are not fully capable of ensuring the global economy, global players, कि भाई आप हमारे यहाँ आइए, हम आपको import substitution देने का सारा मजा दे सकेंगे. क्योंकि इंडस्ट्रियल इनोवेशन हमारे यहाँ बहुत कम होता है. Just to share with you data, last year, 21-22, okay, last year, around 45 lakh applications were made for patents by Chinese companies and China government. 45 lakh applications. हाँ, उसमें कुछ फेल हो सकते हैं, कुछ बोगस हो सकते हैं. You cannot be 100% sure about Chinese economy. हमारी कंट्री से कितने हुए? Only 42,000. And out of those 42,000, around 20,000 were made by Indian residents serving outside India. तो हमारे कितने हुए? 22,000. उसमें मेरा भी एप्लीकेशन पड़ा हुआ है, गए 12 साल पड़ा हुआ है. चलिए, मैं एम की ओर आता हूँ. सो वेयर इज द सोशो इकोनॉमिक इम्बैलेंस? प्लीज फॉरगिव मी फॉर माय इनकरेक्ट मैप ऑफ इंडिया. ये हाथ से बना हुआ है. ओके, तो मैप की ओर मत देखिए. इंडिया वन कंट्री बट 3 इकोनॉमीज. वन इकोनॉमी इज अ रिच इकोनॉमी. उसमें थोड़ी गलतियां नहीं हुई है, मुझे वो सुधारना चाहिए. वो जो ट्रायंगल है ना, दैट ट्रायंगल शुड बी कनेक्टेड टू बेंगलोर एंड चेन्नई. थोड़ा उसे इधर लाना चाहिए. वो एक बड़ा ट्रायंगल है. अहमदाबाद, इंदौर, मुंबई, पुणे, हैदराबाद, बेंगलोर और चेन्नई. ये ट्रायंगल इज हाई इकोनॉमिक ट्रायंगल. ओके, एन एवरेज इंडियन वुड लव टू कम टू दिस ट्रायंगल और इस करियर एडवांसमेंट, सैलरी वुड सेटल डाउन इन दिस ट्रायंगल. वर्सेस देयर इज अ बिग सर्कल ऑन द राइट साइड. वो सर्कल में थोड़ा छोटा हुआ है. इस सर्कल में कौन है? इस सर्कल में हाफ ऑफ आंध्र प्रदेश है, पूरा उड़ीसा है. हाफ ऑफ मध्य प्रदेश है, पूरा बिहार है, छत्तीसगढ़ है, हाँ, झारखंड है, and all eastern states including West Bengal. ओके, आई वुड कॉल इट एज लो इकोनॉमी सर्कल, जहां पर कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग कम है लेकिन सैलरी भी कम है, इनकम भी कम है, एंड देन देयर इज रेस्ट ऑफ इंडिया। अब अगर हम इंडिया की बात करें तो देयर इज सो मच टू बी डन व्हेन इट कम्स टू इकोनॉमिक सस्टेनेबिलिटी। अब सिर्फ 2 स्लाइड बचे हैं, एक बिजनेस और अंतिम कॉस्ट एंड मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटेंट। हाँ, सो कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज ऑफ अ बिजनेस एंटरप्राइज थ्रू सस्टेनेबिलिटी। नंबर 1, सोशल सस्टेनेबिलिटी। मैंने आपको बोला टाटा इज अ मदर ब्रांड, स्कॉर्पियो इज अ बिग ब्रांड, विप्रो इज अ बिग ब्रांड, इन्फोसिस इज अ बिग ब्रांड। कितने एग्जांपल ले? ओके, सोशल सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफर्स यू फॉर ब्रांड इक्विटी। ओके, टेक्निकल सस्टेनेबिलिटी, प्रोडक्ट लीडरशिप, टेक्निकल सस्टेनेबिलिटी, फाइनेंशियल सस्टेनेबिलिटी, कॉम्पिटिटिव प्राइसिंग। ओके, environmental sustainability, international collaboration. Okay, is your company environmentally very cautious? A German, a French, a British, an American, a South Korean partner would look at this. Entrepreneurial sustainability, risk taking. आपकी entrepreneurial sustainability क्या है? There was a reference made by my senior colleague to the Padata system of the Birlas. आदित्य विक्रम बिरला ने मारवाड़ी कॉस्ट कंट्रोल सिस्टम को डेवलप किया था जब कंप्यूटर्स नहीं थे, मोबाइल तो थे ही नहीं। ओके, बट देन दैट वाज टू ब्रिंग इन काइंड ऑफ अ रिस्क मैकेनिज्म, रिस्क मैनेजमेंट मैकेनिज्म। अब रिस्क मैनेजमेंट मैकेनिज्म आपका तगड़ा कब होगा? अगर आपकी फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन साउंड होगी। ओके, नाउ इस जरिए से बीइंग मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटेंट्स, प्लीज नो मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग। ओके, गौतम अदानी इज ए केस स्टडी। इस जरिए गौतम अदानी के कंपनियों की पढ़ाई करिए, बिल्कुल करिए। ओके, maybe I would say couple of years back I attached a cost of capital to the huge reserves used by Mukesh Ambani, and Mukesh Ambani's Reliance showed negative economic value added. EVA is a concept, उसकी मैं बात नहीं करना चाहूंगा, बट मुकेश अंबानी's company for 10 consecutive years showed negative economic value added. Okay, if at all you attach a certain minimum possible weighted average cost of capital to the reserves used by Mukesh Ambani, आप करके देख लो, आपको मजा आएगा। हाँ, then governance sustainability is transactional excellence. आपका गवर्नेंस क्या है? गवर्नेंस का मुद्दा क्या है? Okay, and now let me come to the last discussion: cost and management accountants, competitive advantage, and business sustainability. Let me make one very genuine statement here, with due respect for your and my institute. We had a national conference in Mumbai a couple of months back. It was on management accounting. I made a presentation there. वो पेपर भी मैं मोती साहब को वापस मेरा presentation भेज सकता हूँ, आप जरूर पढ़िएगा। Unfortunately, even today, we are not capable, competent, careful enough to present our institute as an institute of capable, innovative management accountants. We are cost accountants. Management accountant and management accounting is a huge area of professional scope. चलो देख लेते हैं, कंक्लूड करते हैं। Number 1, our competitive advantage is performance measurement. We can do wonderful things when it comes to business excellence. Number 2, strategic cost benefit analysis. We can develop new models in the area of sustainable cost advantage. Number 3, management data analysis, growth and development sustenance. Perhaps. Okay, I am a chess player. I was a university captain for chess. अब चेस में आप मशीन के साथ भी चेस खेल सकते हो। Okay, but then people like विश्वनाथन आनंद, मैं उनका बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ। कॉस्पोरो, कोर्चुना है। ओके, ये जो लोग थे ना, ये मशीन को हराते थे। आपको और मुझे भी मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटेंट्स, हमें किसको हराना है? हमें आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को हराना है। तो कैसे हरा पाएंगे? यहाँ पर इन सबका कॉम्बिनेशन। ओके, नंबर 4, इसका काफी जिक्र किया गया, मैं बोलूंगा नहीं, एक्टिविटी बेस्ड कॉस्टिंग, बट कैन वी वर्क ऑन ऑब्जेक्टिव बेस्ड कॉस्टिंग? A little reference was made to target costing, ROI based costing, market based costing. Okay, EVA is economic value added, but we need to work on owner's value added. A new concept, okay, etc. Now this should bring to us what? A competitive advantage of resource optimization. Can we help our clients in terms of resource optimization? हाँ, अगला है responsibility budgeting, entrepreneurial performance. अब कोल इंडिया का मैंने कुछ अभ्यास नहीं किया है, but I respect this company for many reasons. Okay, but one big reason where management accountants can apply to Coal India, we can contribute value to Coal India. In terms of Coal India is an example. Can we convert couple of cost centers of Coal India into notional profit centers and then notional investment centers, so that research and development, human resource management, administration, repairs and maintenance, okay, ये जितने भी support functions है, all support functions can be benchmarked against market costing, market pricing. But that comes back to what? Responsibility budgeting. हम इसमें बहुत सारा काम कर सकते हैं. Okay, multiple benchmarking. मैंने 2-3 बार आपको कहा, versatile business group. धीरूभाई अंबानी, a son of a school teacher, घर में बहुत गरीबी. हाँ, एक छोटे गांव में रहते थे, चोरवाड नाम का, जूनागढ़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट में. धीरूभाई अंबानी मैट्रिक फेल, घर में कैपिटल नहीं, कोई गॉडफादर नहीं, कोई गाइडेंस नहीं, and this धीरूभाई अंबानी, he creates a business empire of 60,000 crore in one life, his life. Okay, पुनर्जन्म होता है कि नहीं मुझे पता नहीं, लेकिन धीरूभाई अंबानी ने अपने एक जन्म में 60,000 करोड़ का एम्पायर खड़ा किया. There was no background, but there were great skills of Dhirubhai, and one great skill of Dhirubhai was benchmarking. Whatever best is happening in the globe should happen to my company. हाँ, धीरूभाई रिलायंस के बारे में बहुत सारी बातें हम कह सकते हैं, बहुत सारी चर्चा हो सकती है, but एक greatness that was there of Dhirubhai was benchmarking. Okay, governance systemization, business monitoring and revival. साहब ने यहाँ एक रेफरेंस किया था कि भाई जर्मन वगैरह लोग कॉस्टिंग कहते नहीं, कंट्रोलिंग कहते हैं. Okay, again sir, I agree with you. But then that opens up a new area for us. And what is that? Business monitoring and revival. Okay, why should not we develop a comprehensive kind of an app that would help a small and medium-sized enterprise owner to control his business both quantitatively and qualitatively? Can we convert qualitative statements into quantitative numbers? We develop a method called indexation method, which we got copyrighted. हमें नए चीजों पर काम करना होगा, जिससे हमारा कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज बढ़ेगा, हमारी पहचान सुधरेगी, हमारी पहचान बढ़ेगी. Okay, and probably we would be better wanted than the chartered accountants, है ना? अब आगे strategic management accounting, higher business synergy and better results. What are the management accounting applications? Okay, to the preparation of a strategic plan. मैं भूल जाऊंगा. You can read my other book, Strategic Planning, published by CRC Press USA, New York. ये आपको Amazon पे मिलेगी. Strategic Planning, Execution and Measurement. Based on our 60+ strategic planning real assignments. आपको नई competencies अगर डेवलप करनी हो एज ए मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटेंट, तो आपको नए क्षेत्रों में घूमना होगा, नॉलेज के दायरे आपको अपनाने होंगे. ओके, गोइंग फॉरवर्ड, स्ट्रेटेजिक फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट, वैल्यू एडिशन लीडिंग टू हायर बिजनेस वैल्यूएशन. There was again a reference that was made here, cost optimization, resource optimization. But ultimately it should lead where? It should lead where? Valuation. Better and higher and bigger valuation. आप उस पे काम कीजिए. Okay? And the last one is cost management and strategy audit. Cost audit, management audit, energy audit, ये तो सारी चीजें हैं. Can we specialize in strategy audit? Auditing the strategic plan of our client? Can you prepare a strategic plan for a small and medium-sized enterprise? More than 240 small and medium-sized enterprises we have helped them preparing their strategic plan. हमने पूरा नहीं बनाया. Let me make a very simple, very honest statement because they cannot afford to pay our fees. लेकिन हमने उनकी मदद कहाँ करी? हमने उनको सपोर्ट दिया, गाइड करा कि भाई आप स्ट्रेटेजिक प्लान कैसे बना सकते हो. बनाया उन्होंने, लेकिन हमने उनको सपोर्ट दिया. This can be done by you because let me make the last statement of my presentation. Bankers have become smarter and smarter. Yesterday, what used to happen? A typical professional accountant, chartered or cost, would ask his client, "भाई बैंक से लोन लेना है, तो अगले 5 साल का तेरे प्रोजेक्शंस क्या है, सेल्स, कॉस्ट, प्रॉफिट, प्रोजेक्टेड पीएल अकाउंट, प्रोजेक्टेड बैलेंस शीट। हम बड़े अच्छे ढंग से बैंकर को प्रेजेंट करते थे और बैंकर ने लोन दे दिया, फिर वो टर्म लोन हो, वर्किंग कैपिटल फाइनेंस हो, इन्वेंटरी फाइनेंस हो, कुछ भी हो। आज बैंकर क्या पूछता है, ओह यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग a 25% growth year on year, that looks amazing, but then how would you achieve it? How? The answer to that how is strategy. आपकी strategies क्या है बताइए ना हमें। You can prepare a strategic plan for an SME client that would have multiple advantages to the owner of that business. And the biggest advantage would be, it would be a great document to get his loan at a lower rate of interest. Probably much lesser, I would say, collaterals, etc. आप देखो, सोचो। So that was about the competitive advantage and sustainability. लेकिन इसमें अब मैं एंड करता हूँ मेरा प्रेजेंटेशन, क्योंकि समय की पर्याप्ति की ओर भी हमें ध्यान देना चाहिए। मेरे 2 कलीग्स बैठे हुए हैं। ये सारा करते हुए मैंने एक बार एग्जाम को दिया था, आई क्रैक जोक्स ऑन माय ओन कम्युनिटी बिकॉज इट इज लीगली सेफ एंड मोरली करेक्ट। लेकिन कभी कभी सर गड़बड़ भी हो जाती है, हम मारवाड़ियों से भी गड़बड़ होती है। तो गड़बड़ ऐसी हुई, हम सारे बच्चों को हमारे बचपन में मारवाड़ी लेसन्स पढ़ाए जाते हैं। I used to look after our small textile business in Solapur around 5-6 years before coming to Mumbai. तो एक मारवाड़ी फैमिली में क्या हुआ, पिताजी ने अपने बेटे को आज का लेसन पढ़ाया और लेसन का हाउ टू नेगोशिएट, हाउ टू नेगोशिएट। और फिर पिताजी ने कहा, बेटा when you go and buy something, ask for 50% discount. That was a benchmark given by father to son. Now in all Marwadi families, after training is done, testing is done immediately. ट्रेनिंग और टेस्टिंग में फर्क नहीं होता है। तो पिताजी ने कहा, बेटा टेक दिस 200 rupees, go to market and buy one umbrella for me. Let me see how you negotiate. The boy went to market, umbrella shop, asked for one umbrella, और फिर पूछा प्राइस कितने, तो दुकानदार ने कहा 200 रुपया। अभी से याद आया पिताजी ने क्या कहा था, बोला सर आई वांट दिस अम्ब्रेला फॉर 100 rupees। तो दुकानदार ने कहा ओके यू आर अ चाइल्ड कस्टमर, टेक इट फॉर 100। अब बच्चा सोचने लगा ही इज कोटिंग अ न्यू प्राइस एंड माय फादर टोल्ड मी टू आस्क फॉर डिस्काउंट ऑन व्हाटएवर प्राइस ही कोट्स। नाउ द बॉय स्टार्टेड आस्किंग फॉर अ फर्दर मोर डिस्काउंट। सर मुझे अभी 50 रुपए में चाहिए। तो दुकानदार ने कहा यू क्रेजी, ओके टेक इट फॉर 50। तो बच्चा कहने लगा 25 में चाहिए, फिर 12.5, 6.25, बात होती होती 3 रुपए 12 पैसे पे आई। अब दुकानदार को बहुत गुस्सा आया। The shop owner was so terribly irritated. He shouted, he said, "You idiot, you are wasting my time. I have so many customers to attend. You do one thing. You take one umbrella free and go." तो बच्चा कहते हैं नहीं अब 2 चाहिए। तो मेरे पास समय कम है, लेकिन एक्टिविटी बेस्ड कॉस्टिंग पे एक मारवाड़ी जोक बार सुनाया जाता है। तो एक्टिविटी बेस्ड कॉस्टिंग जब हम करते हैं, हमें ये भी ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि ऑब्जेक्टिव बेस्ड कॉस्टिंग क्या होना चाहिए। So excessive application of activity based costing could be only theoretical and the output could be very negligible. तो मैं फिर एक बार मेरी ओर से आपकी ओर से मेरे दोनों मित्रों को, आपके चैप्टर को, आपकी पूरी टीम को बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ। और जो यहाँ की हॉस्पिटैलिटी का मैं अनुभव ले रहा हूँ, बहुत ही बढ़िया। मैत्री साहब यहाँ बार आना चाहूँगा अगर आप मुझे बुलाएंगे तो। चेयरमैन साहब, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
First of all, I would like to invite on stage AFM Bishampur से श्रीमती चंद्रानी गोरल मैम, please kindly join us on stage and moment to our speaker. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, CMA Dr. Girish Chakodia sir के लिए प्यार से moment to everyone, please जोरदार तालियां बजाएं। I request everybody. Thank you so much, ma'am. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you so much, ma'am. And now,
Chakodia sir lecture, delivering a session is like तेंदुलकर के बैटिंग के बाद बाकी लोग करते हैं, ऐसा है थोड़ा सा। So indeed it was a great pleasure listening to you sir always, and sir is very prolific writer. He has written very good books. I personally do follow him on Facebook. He writes excellent articles on Sunday. So I will also request all of you to follow him for our own benefit. So what I'm going to talk about is this new concept called the social stock exchange and this concept of social auditor. Okay, so let's understand what this is. So this is going to be, I will say that at the end of the day, this is going to be something that will excite you. We always say that this mind is like a parachute. It works when it is open. So I'm going to open up your minds to know about this new exciting opportunity. Do remember when I talk about opportunity, everybody thinks that this is a practice opportunity. Okay, so this is an equal opportunity for members who are in jobs. Okay, especially the organizations which are having very good corporate governance and sustainability, things like Core India, SCCL or MCL or NCL. So I'm sure that this is something that will be a key takeaway for you from this today's sessions. So this is my brief introduction, so I will not take much of your time, but I would like to tell you that I am very active on LinkedIn and somewhat on Twitter and Instagram. I don't know why people follow me, but I am there. But LinkedIn I post at least daily 5 jobs to CMS. So last year I have posted more than 2,000 jobs. So these jobs include the jobs which are at remote localities, like even in Chhattisgarh I have placed many of the students. So kindly do feel free, I am an open networker. And this LinkedIn is a great platform for our own brand building and through which I am connected with many of our young generation as well as the ones who are heading at the helm of the affairs. So friends, the thing is like the world is very dynamic and fast. So the two guys, okay, the photographer as well as the one who is driving this helicopter, though two highly paid professionals, they have lost job because of this small innovation called as drone. So today we are comfortably sitting at our own office, may it be a job or would be the employment. But if we don't be vigilant enough that what is happening around us, the AI definitely is going to absorb us. So let's take AI as not a threat but as a challenge. Okay. So that is why I always say that this diversification is something is very, very crucial for us. So being a CMA, I have diversified. You must have seen that I am an insolvency professional, registered valuer, forensic auditor. Now if time permits, I will also go for this and become a social auditor. I don't know which one will see. जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना कि अपने पास तीर कमान होना चाहिए, तो अपने पास ऐसे तीर होने चाहिए. You should have bag of arrows कि कहाँ पे कौन सा मारना आपको पता चाहिए. You should have all these qualifications with you. Then you can hit where you want. So it's important to have this arrows in your bag so that you can hit wherever required. So let us be vigilant enough what is happening around us. So what is the beginning? The beginning was Honorable Finance Minister in the financial year 1920 budget speech. They said that it is a time to take our capital markets closer to the masses and meet the various social welfare objectives related to the inclusive growth and financial inclusion. Okay, so this was back in 2019-20. So she proposed to initiate the steps towards creating a electronic fundraising platform, a social stock exchange under the regulatory ambit of SEBI for listing social enterprises and voluntary organizations working for the realization of social welfare objectives, so that they can raise the capital as a debt, as a equity, debt, or as like a mutual fund. So till now we are, when we talk about stock markets, we are always focused on the profit-making organizations. Okay, so this stock exchange, we call it as social stock exchange. So this will be a fundraising platform for non-profit making organizations. Okay, so for example, recently there was an earthquake in this Turkey. Okay, now if somebody want to raise a fund, then you know the traditional ways of raising the fund for this social initiatives is that you request, there would be a crowdfunding or there could be some government grants, but this takes its own sweet time. So this perhaps a social stock exchange will enable us, the organization, to raise capital in a very quick succession time, and that too that too in a liquid form. So this is one of the objective of this social stock exchange. So accordingly, SEBI constituted a working group on this social stock exchange to examine and make recommendations to the possible structure mechanism within the securities market domain, facilitating the fundraising by the social enterprises and voluntary organizations. Global outlook that this is there since 2003 in Brazil, UK, Canada, Singapore, South Africa, and recently Jamaica in 2018 started this social stock exchange. So this is something which is relatively new. Okay, this is grabbing attention of a lot of corporates and especially the Forbes 100 list kind of persons, because the sustainability definitely is a buzzword. According to this, what is a social enterprise? So it says that the social enterprise would be, this will be for a social enterprise and voluntary organizations working for the realization of the social welfare objective. This is a very wide and very inclusive segment, so I'm sure that this is in the process of getting enacted, and you know that this rules are going to be there soon. So we will have this clarity, but you can say that following could be a potential entities which could be under this social stock exchange, that is the Section 8 companies. Then companies limited by guarantees, the public and private limited companies having social welfare as their objective. So there are also some entities who are private limited, but their objective is a social one. The trust, the NGOs, the cooperative societies, the social enterprise incubators. So these are the ones perhaps are going to be there. These are the ones who are going to be beneficiary of this new mechanism of SSC. Now what comes next? So my concept of sustainability is a little bit different. Okay. So I say that sustainability means what? Sustainability is something that first I have to sustain myself. Okay. So I am in a job or I am in practice. So पहले तो मुझे देखना है कि मुझे सर्वाइव करूँगा, मैं सस्टेन करूँगा. So my concept is very simple. That ultimately मैं कैसे सर्वाइव करूँगा? मैं सस्टेन होऊंगा तो मैं सब दे पाऊँगा. If myself sustain, then I will be able to see that my country sustains, my company sustains, the world sustains. अगर मैं ही नहीं रहूँगा तो I don't know whether it will exist or not. और रहा भी तो मुझे क्या फर्क पड़ता है. So first of all I should know that कि what is there for me. So here is a concept called as a social audit. Okay. Audit of the social impact, that is the social audit shall be mandatory. Okay. This is important, mandatory, because we are a developing country. तो यहाँ पे जब भी कोई भी चीज़ ना मैंडेटरी नहीं होता है तब तक we are not so serious, isn't it? तो ये मैंडेटरी होने वाला है. So it is mandatory for the entities or SSC. So those who want to raise capital. Now interestingly, मुझे raise करना है capital for some social cause or some project. Okay. तो मुझे SSC पे जाना है. तो SSC पे जाना है तो मुझे social audit करना है. So I need somebody who will do my audit. So I am going to come and explain to you what this is going to help me as a CMA professional. मैं इसमें क्या काम कर सकता हूँ? So to begin with, only some reputed firms or institutions having the relevant experience may be allowed to carry out social audits. Such institutions shall employ a social auditors who are qualified certification course conducted by NISM. Okay. So there will be one separate exam which is also already mandated on NISM platform. There is a one examination called as a social auditor examination. Okay. So we have to pass the examination, and there is a concept called as SRO. Through SRO you can take the membership of that SRO. So our institute is also going to have one SRO wherein we can enroll, and then we will be allowed to do a social audit. Okay. Now social audit में दो जगह हम कर सकते हैं. One is that social audit, me as an entrepreneur or me as a practicing cost accountant. So I can start saying that okay, I am a social auditor. Number one. Number two, what I can do is that I can join the organization. Okay, so there are big consulting firms. Now, if they want to do a social audit, they will have to employ people who are qualified as a social auditor. So perhaps those who are pursuing or those who have qualified as CMAs maybe 3-5 years down the line. So you can think of becoming a social auditor and then think that okay, I will also be in a job. So it is not necessary that you always has to be in practice coming to the opportunities. Okay. In fact, there are much more opportunities even in job that I am going to come in next one or two slides. So, but this is very important that this exam has started. So those who are interested, of course, they can take the admission. I will not take much time into discussions into technicalities because I know that it is equally important to start a session on time, but it is also more important to end the session on time. So this is my responsibility. So this all discussions we can do on the virtual mode or maybe on the LinkedIn or any other platform. You can also connect me on just any of the website is also there. So this social auditors will be required to be empaneled with an SRO, which is proposed to be understood as a separate sustainability directorate. So like those who are qualified insolvency. So there is an IPA of ICAI, that is Institute of Cost Accountants of India, we are having IPO. There is a RVO, Registered Value Organization. So like that there will be one SRO who will be empaneling us to become the social auditor. So okay, so there will be 3-tier structure: SEBI, then SRO, and there will be social auditor. So this is how it is going to work around with us. Then social auditing standards. So what it says that the reporting on the social impact. So there is also one annual impact report which has to be prepared, and it says that you have to comply with minimum standards of reporting. So here comes one more opportunity for us, that social auditing standards. Okay, so these are being, some of them are already released. Of course, it has been released by some institutes. It is not yet notified by the SEBI. So days are coming that we are going to see that there will be one more opportunity for consulting for us to have this social auditing standards. Then, yes, I think I have covered this, that social enterprises, whether FPE, that is or NPO that would seek a raise to funds to social transaction, need to report a minimum reporting standard. Then annual impact reports. Just like we are having an annual financial report, there will be an annual impact report for them. So this also has to be done, and this will be done by after the due audit by the social auditor. So I'm telling you that this is going to be a parallel mechanism that we are having to have. So like a statutory audit or annual report or director's report. So this is the one stream which talks about the financial reporting. So this will be the another reporting system for the social or the sustainability issues or the sustainability reporting system. So there will be a lot of work here. So this is a new avenue for CSR. So considering the fact that the social enterprises receive funding from large corporates, and this will be a more suitable method to meeting the compliances that is pertaining to CSR under Companies Act. So even if on 30th March I got to know that I have not made this compliance with the CSR, I can immediately deploy the funds and get this compliance. So it will be very liquid for me, and it will also achieve my objectives. So this is going to be one more opportunity of creating or having this annual impact report done and subsequent audit. So there will be a very good number of opportunities, and the most important is that here we have to take the early bird advantage. I am telling you as a valuer, when I started my career, I have been no background about valuation, frankly speaking, till 2018. But once I become a valuer, I have done more than 1,500 valuations till date. I have done more than 20 hours swap ratio reports, which we say that okay, 3 share के बदले 2 share. तो मैंने कभी ऐसे जिंदगी में assignment नहीं की. I could get that advantage because of the early bird benefit. I was the sole valuer in Mumbai within for 6 months. So that given us me a great opportunity, and so my request is that let's take it forward and try to become a social auditor. So with this, Alokesh is here, so I thank you. And any questions and answers, of course, if there, we can quickly take it. Okay. So these are my coordinates. You can reach me any point of time. So if any questions are there, we can take it. Audit and social stock exchange. I know that this is something new. So even if you have any question that may come to you later on, so we are always reachable, so you can just be in touch. Of course, your chapter has all these coordinates. My all the details are there on the available on the WRC website. So with this, I really thank all of you for your patient listening. I'm sure that next time when I will be here, there will be a lot number of social auditors here. And I wish that you will thank me that sir, you have given me a new way of life, new opportunities, and that is how I calculate the success. That the success of the conference is from the takeaways, and these takeaways should not be just mental takeaways. This has to be converted into some monetary consideration. So if it happens, that is a success. So I thank all of you for your patience.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your knowledge. And now I would like to invite on stage chapter representative CMA Sanjay Srivastava, sir, please, for vote of thanks.
Ashad Deshpande sir, and session speaker CMA Dr. Girish Jakotia sir, all of you present here, all patiently listening and completion of this session. I would like to thank all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite on stage for a special announcement CMA Alokesh Datta sir, chairman of the chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, please join the tali.
And speakers and dignitaries, I would gladly announce that we are arranging a nice cultural program in the evening in this particular venue from 7 p.m. onward, followed by dinner. You must join along with your family to make it a grand success of the cultural program and gala dinner. Thank you, thank you, thank you.